What's up, guys? So it is finally time to rank every single MCU movie. So first, I think I'm going to rank the phases because that's what I've been ranking for the past week. So yeah, let's go ahead and rank these. At the 6th spot, I'm going to give it Phase 4. I feel like this is a pretty obvious answer. There's only one good movie. Well, I guess two good movies, because Black Widow's, a good movie. But only one, banger movie in this phase, and everything else just kind of sucks, and it's not that good of a phase. None of the movies on there are, too memorable. Except for No Way Home. But yeah, it definitely deserves to be the worst on this list. Alright, so for number 5, I think I'm going to give it to Phase 5. Now, Phase 5 did have a few bangers in it. About half the movies were bangers, half the movies were mid. I still haven't watched Thunderbolts, so I can't really rank that up there. But Deadpool and Wolverine and Guardians of the Galaxy were banger. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Volume 3 were bangers. And Captain America Brave New World was a pretty good movie as well. Marvels and Ant-Man Quantumania, not so much, but still. This is not necessarily a bad list of movies in this phase, but just not as good as all of the other ones. Alright, so for number 4, I think I'm going to give it to Phase 6, because I haven't watched Phase 6 yet. Just because, Phase 6, I know it's gonna be a banger phase, but, I'm just putting it here because I really want to rank, the other ones, and I truly don't know if it will be as good as the other ones. It might be better than Phase 2, which is in our number 3rd slot, but I'm not completely sure. And speaking of Phase 2, Phase 2 was a pretty goated list of movies. It was very similar to Phase 5, honestly, in the way that half the movies were bangers, half were not. And honestly, there were only one movie that wasn't a banger, so I can't really be saying that, and that was Thor: The Dark World. But this phase was my entire childhood. Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers: Age of Ultron. Those were the first movies I watched as a kid, and this phase is very, very nostalgic to me. But it's not as nostalgic. It's very nostalgic for me, but it's probably not as nostalgic to some people as Phase 1, which is in our 2nd spot. Just because it was honestly very similar to Phase 2 in the way that it didn't have, I don't know, it just, it only had one bad movie, and that was The Incredible Hulk. And I will say, in my Phase 1 ranking, I did not mean to put Captain America First Avenger as low as I did. I put it way, way too low. I would put Captain America First Avenger in 3rd slot, above Incredible Hulk, above Thor, and honestly, I would probably put it above Iron Man 2. But yeah, Phase 1 is definitely number 2, but none of these phases come anywhere close to Phase 3, because Phase 3 was a banger with a list of all bangers, and you could say it's the last two phases with the one bad movie of Captain Marvel. But this phase, it only had like 2 bad movies. Well, one bad movie, one not that much of a banger, because Ant-Man and Wasp wasn't really a banger necessarily, but every other movie was goated in this phase, and for it having so much movie and for it being so consistent, it definitely deserves to be the best phase by far. Alright, so the list of the phases is right here. So that was, I feel like I couldn't swap any of those phases for anything else. I feel like it was a pretty goated list. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and watch another one. And remember, tomorrow we will do the massive ranking of every single MCU movie. I would have done it, I filmed the rest of that video, so this is like after that, and I'm just splitting it into 2 because I forgot that there's an extra day, so that's why I'm posting this video right now. So yeah, I guess I will see y'all tomorrow for ranking every MCU movie. So adios.